Anyway, so
are we recording this?
You can, yeah. You can. In my mind, like I'm more focused on like, oh shit, I know this shit is happening, so I'm gonna be like, no, I'm just gonna wait until the very last minute, and then I'm gonna, pull out. That's it. I don't get how that's so hard.
I get it. I get what you're saying, and you know what? I've done that a lot more. That's a lot more than I did leave it in.
Yeah.
And just thank.
But it's just those times that you left it in. It's just like, in my mind, it's like, there's like, don't get me wrong, the sensation of like busting one is like, we all can agree that is like the best drug. Probably,
Not according to them niggas on that heroin.
Oh, well, shit.
Which I'm like, I don't want none of that shit.
I don't want it that bad. But I'm just saying, like, with that knowledge, yes, we can all agree that sensation is one of the best sensations that you've ever, could experience, right? But ain't nothing more like of a realization for me than
having a baby mama.
Or a wake up call for me in that moment than having a baby and you not ready to have a baby, or you just like, even if you can think like, maybe she won't, maybe it won't happen. The kids ain't swimming like that. No, in my mind. Yeah, we can bleep that one now.
Let's start the show.
Damn. I do not condone, nor do I agree with anything.
We don't condone essay or any type of abuse.
Yeah.
People on that goofy shit. There's people out here tweaking, bro. If you ready for the show, say. Say. Yeah. Welcome to the I Ain't Going Show where anything goes except us. Let's do that right now. We doing it off time.
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
Sir.
Welcome to the I Ain't Going Show where anything goes except us. I'm your host, CJ.
Awesome CJ-ish.
Here with my boy, my cousin, D.
Yo,
in
man.
his bag.
Yo.
And we're here to debate, relate, berate, and be great. And as usual,
it's homie time right now, okay?
I ain't never had the record scratch before the intro. That's crazy.
That's diabolical, man. That was like nasty work. Just starting off like that.
I just be trying.
You ain't even had them that much to drink.
I just be trying to content this bitch.
Yeah, that's cool.
I did think about it before.
That's cool.
I did think about it, but I'm not gonna do that. I ain't never put my hands on a woman.
But see, I ain't never had to think about it because I ain't fucking leaving shit in unless I'm ready for the outcome.
You've been married since 1996.
and guess what? Like, we were good for some years early on in the marriage, and decided when we were like, all right, cool. At this point,
me too.
We gon'
God just helped the nigga.
We gonna be open to this situation.
God really helped the nigga.
Could you imagine if those times was like the times that it took?
Oh my God. Let me think about
if it would have took the first time, would you have kept doing it the other couple times?
Well, the first time I was actually engaged to that lady.
Oh.
And
I forgot you had, like, you were old.
Yeah, I was on some you shit.
Yeah,
I was on some you shit. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel comfortable talking shit about you. I was on some you shit. But, them other times, shit, I was tweaking.
Hard, bro. Niggas be out here tweaking. Ain't just you, bro. That's saying it's a
Oh yeah,
common
everybody
thing.
out here tweaking.
It's a common
Shit,
thing.
my daddy was tweaking.
I'm sorry. It ain't no enough. Just leave it in. Ain't you can't do that enough to make me want to fall
Only
for
one
that.
motherfucker told
If I ain't
me.
ready.
Only one motherfucker told me to leave it in, and I believe she was on it on birth control. Other than that,
And she wasn't.
no, she was.
Okay.
Nigga, do you see me?
No, I'm just saying. Like,
You right,
I didn't
you
know
right,
if that
you
was
right,
one
you
of the
right,
three
you
times
right,
that
you
you did and found out that she wasn't. He was like, damn, I was wilding. But yeah.
It was always
If
damn. I was
if
wild.
it was birth control in there, yeah, then that makes.
She didn't tell me she was on birth control.
Oh, so you just you found out after the fact.
I don't know. She never told me.
Wait, what?
She was
So
just like,
So you just assumed?
no, I didn't assume nothing, man.
How did you find out
in
that she
fucking
was-
Bahamas? And she,
How did you find out that she was on?
I assumed she was on that.
That's
shit.
what I said. You assumed.
I don't know if she was or not. I don't know if it was like the weed or the liquor, like my shit went swimming like that, or I just
But that
praised.
was when you
I praise the Lord.
But that was one of the times that you
Mm-hmm.
did it, but you said that she said to leave it in.
That was the only time.
Okay, and that's why you assume she was on something because she said leave it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You gotta be a sick ass motherfucker. Yeah. But
Anybody that knows me and knew me at that time knew that I was. Like, we're not gonna sit up here and I was a fucking maniac back then.
hey man, listen. Honestly, I do think that my wife saved me.
Mine too.
So,
Hey.
well, no, I'm saying at that age, like at that because we were so young. Like,
Shout out to wives.
Yeah. So I, without putting too much judgment on you or anything like that, because
That's what she
outside of giving you shit,
It's cool.
I understand that like life could have been different for me. I could have been one of those niggas that was just out here wilding and testing shit. But I honestly felt like before that though, like I think because of my dating, my wife, girlfriend at the time,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was, if it was like my parents or me just seeing shit, but I had that fear. Like, yeah, once I started, like, even though like I started, being intimate with my wife with no protection when we first started, because she's my first and only, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
How much time that take? Oh wait, can we not talk about
that's
that?
not that.
Okay.
It didn't take long at all.
I know.
It did like
3 months alike.
Me and my wife was a freak ass kids, bro. Like,
I ain't got no more rubbers.
We didn't even introduce protection until like maybe the 5th time in, and it was like, you know what, maybe we should start. But like again, like
Whoa, hold on. Raw off top?
yeah. But I knew when that. But I knew. But see, like because of
Pull out game cold.
yeah. Even then, because I knew what the sensation felt
You know
like.
what?
I knew what to expect.
I got a new respect for you. Not because of that, because you've been always talking about like my pull-out game is this and that. You was doing that shit off top.
Bro.
Niggas don't be doing that.
Bro, I know. That's what I'm saying. I think it was the fear of, I don't know if it was my parents that put it in me or like what, because I don't remember having like a lot of talks.
Niggas that you didn't seen, high school, your parents, all type of shit, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, my sister, like,
Nigga,
came along.
our moms had us around the same age and shit. So that shit.
Yeah, but I don't think that was instilled in me like that. It wasn't like my mom was like, "Don't never end up like this," or like she was always on me.
No, my mom wasn't.
She didn't. I never had to talk with them. Like I didn't have to talk until after I got caught. Then it was like, oh shit. Guess I gotta have to talk.
Are we talking about the talk? Can we talk about the talk?
I mean, I think we talked about the talk on the show before, like a while ago. But that don't mean that new listeners or whatever. But like my talk was very like, hey, you know what I'm saying? to make a long story short, got caught up with, parents weren't home, did the thing, left. Then while we was out,
your mama ain't never home.
They I mean,
that's
obviously,
Atlanta. I mean ATL. He was like, girl.
Oh yeah. But like, so with that being said, you know what I'm saying, we left, and as we were leaving, my parents were pulling up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we like, oh yeah, we about to go. You know what I'm saying? Woo. We get out and we like, oh shit. What you do with that? With the because at this time we were using rubbers. Yeah. So she's like, "What you do with the wrapper?" I'm like, "Oh shit! I think I left it right on top of the TV in the main room." Like,
for any of our younger listeners, TV used to be big as hell.
Hell yeah!
Leave shit on top. They used to sit on fucking damn near dressers.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, this was when we had the big box
entertainment,
big screen.
Oh shit!
So it was when the TV was like,
he got money.
Now this is around the time where you know how plasmas were super expensive when they first came out, and then all of a sudden they were affordable. Yeah, this was a time when the big screens was affordable. Yeah. Like, but yeah, I had set it up there, man, bro. I hit it back, pulled into the driveway. My dad was out in the garage and shit. I pulled in the driveway fast as hell, like, and put it in park while the car was still moving. Like, and Kia, you know what I'm saying?
She in the car with you?
No. She told me when we realized what happened, she was like, no, you're going to drop me off over here and you're going to go back. She's like, I can't go back there like with you. And what if they see it? So I had to drop her off and then head home. I get there, get into the crib, package ain't there. Like the wrapper ain't on top of the TV. I'm like, all right, cool. I must have did throw it away. Bet. Come back out. What up, Dad? Yeah. He was like, why you speeding in here like that? I was like, oh, man, I had to grab something. I don't know, whatever. He's like, hey, come take a ride with me real quick. I want to go up to the store. All right, cool. Shit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you fucked up, right?
We get in the car, get to the end of the block. This is when he would, my pops was like, even to this day, is still like a big fanny pack guy. He love his fanny packs, you know what I'm saying? So he unzipped that motherfucker and pulled it out with the 2 fingers, like, so explain. And I'm like, oh, what's that? What you doing with that? Like, I know what it is. Why you got that?
That's wild. You see no mom?
Like, man, like where you get that from?
We having a talk right now?
Yeah, then at that point, I was like, shit, caught up. Like, all right, now we gotta have a talk. And that's just how it happened. But prior to that,
did your mama knew about that?
Mm-mm. She still to this day don't know about it.
Bro.
Yeah,
shut up.
Like,
that would have been a whole nother shit.
It ain't here, that ain't what pops do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just.
Real niggas do real things.
Yeah, once you do that, like it's not until you disrespect Pop's house and not
and
just
that's what that
house,
was,
and not just
on my TV.
Well, not just disrespect the house, but like if we was to do some shit like off of my wife and kids, where Junior fucked in his parents' bed, like that's like a whole nother level of like.
I ain't never did that shit.
Yeah, no,
just because I was like I did fucking somebody else's parents' bed. And I was just like, damn, that's wild. We doing this? What time they get home? I ain't trying to get shot.
Could you imagine?
And it was like Beverly. Can you imagine? Like, nice.
Can you imagine could you imagine having a teenager right now and your teenager let one of her friends come fuck in your bed?
One of her friends?
Yeah, because you said that you fucked in one of your friends.
No.
Bed.
No. I said I fucked this girl
in
her parents' bed.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying one of like somebody else's parents.
Yeah, I was like, damn. And then they stayed in Beverly. I was like, this is nice. I was like, damn, this is crazy. I was like,
oh yeah, Beverly. You
get home.
So you went in the castle there, and that's a big house. You don't even. You don't know who in the house. Like, you don't know when somebody. That's too nerve wracking.
But at the same time, this is mid-20s. Anyway, this is gonna be the episode she listened to. I hate when that happens. I'm gonna listen to it. It don't matter. She know me.
She'll be understanding.
Yeah. Anyway,
just don't clip it up. That's all.
Oh, nigga, no. Nigga, no. I don't know. COE? No.
Yeah, you clip up just your part.
Hey, G, everybody listening, it'd be crazy. Like, after I listen to shit, I go back to D and be like, hey, is this cool? 70% of the time, he'd be like, hell no.
No, that ain't true.
No. Hear me out. But the 30% when he be like, yeah, that's fine, I'd be like, damn. I wouldn't have put that in there. He'd be like, yeah, it's cool. I'd be like, that's why this works.
Yeah.
Okay, 60-40, 60-40.
I typically am cool with everything that you clip up.
You right. I am doing
yeah, you're doing girl math. Like, you gotta, like, I don't know where you add up right now.
Name the episode. All right, so I guess our week's been cool.
Yeah. We hit that. Yeah, my week been cool. It's just been busy as fuck. Like, just, a lot of shit going on at the gig and just, dealing with like family shit and I had to
married.
Pretty much come back into the world. Like, one thing about being where your spouse go traveling and you end up being like the single parent for the week and shit, there's always that difference between how that shit look on her end versus like when like it looks on your end. So like, if you were to go out of town,
it's amazing on my end.
You would come back. you would come back to a house where it's like, oh my God, where the hell?
I'm glad you here. Here they go.
Where have you been?
God damn, nigga. Just walked in the door. They been asking about you.
Yeah. And, like, for me, like, it was sweet. Kids ain't bothered me like that. I didn't give them any false hope or false expectations. Like, hey, look, we ain't doing much of anything. We're gonna be here chilling.
When mom go out of town, dads be like The Rock, like, shut your mouth and know your role.
Yeah, that's it. My son, you know what I'm saying, he wanted to do the little wine and shit. I was like, bro, nah, we're not doing that. Like, why? Like, I'm gonna let you. All right, go to your room. I don't have to hear you cry. If you want to cry over because you didn't get anything, take your ass up to your room and be up there for a minute. When you're ready to come down and talk to me like a man.
I was going to say, and be a man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Then we can do that. Then he like trying to wipe his face like, no, I'm good. I'm like, yeah, like, shut the hell up. Like, get out of my face.
All that shit did.
Yeah. She came back. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like it was only right, though, because even though I got that shit more under control, it still was a lot, essentially, because of the having to tell them no so many times was a bit much, like, for the psyche. So I was just like, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, when she came back, I wasn't like, oh, that was hard. I just was like, yeah, it was... The kids was being kids.
Didn't I say no before?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, so I don't have to get up?
Yeah. So I would say that what I'm basically trying to get to is that it was still nice to lay it on her like, oh, hey, I just had them for a week, G.
It was a week?
Everything, yeah. Everything is for you. I mean, it wasn't like a full week. It was from like a Tuesday to Saturday.
That's 5 days, my nigga.
But listen, right? So... I'm just saying, it felt good to be like, hey, they yours now. Here you go. I'm like, and Sunday come around, I'm like, bet. She hit me with she gets there on Saturday, and then she tells me on Saturday, or reminds me on Saturday that, my son got a birthday party that he got to go to the next morning on Sunday. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, like, you know what I'm saying? When will y'all be back?
What?
Because I'm just like, you already know.
What?
I ain't going to make it.
What?
I'm not. That ain't going to be for me, baby. Like, it ain't going to be for me. That's for you. They missed you. They ain't seen you all week. You got to take him to this birthday. I know you tired. I know you've been traveling. Yeah.
You've been having fun too.
But you've been having fun too. Yeah, you had several happy hours throughout the week. And you went to the women's spiritual
Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Yeah, you know.
Niggas go there and be like, I'm a new woman.
I mean, like, honestly, I do think that it's a very helpful, like, conference.
What's the nigga version of that? InvestFest?
No, I think the last one that was like that had, like, the motherfucking, like, pastor came out cussing out the he came out cussing the organizer, like, out. Because I guess at the beginning of that conference, you don't remember that when that shit went viral?
No.
Where they had like a
was that the nigga from
the male dancer?
Whitehead?
The male dancer that was dancing on a pole and shit at the beginning.
No, I ain't never seen that shit.
Bro, he came out. He was like, "Yo, I'm sorry. This has been weighing on my heart." And then
you gotta find that shit so we can clip this bitch in.
Yeah. I'm gonna see if I can still find it, bro.
Action of no one. This is an observation. Before the Word of God was open, there was a platform. It was a high place. On it was a pole, an ashtray. The same thing that's used in a strip club for women who have the Jezebel spirit to seduce men. In front of that was a man who ripped his shirt off like a woman does in front of a pole at a strip club. That man then ascended. See, our God is not arrogant. He doesn't ascend. Our God is humble. He descends. And then he swallowed a sword, and Jesus cried, okay, Pastor John, I'll receive that. Thank you.
If Mark wanted to say that, he should have said it to me first. He didn't. Matthew 18. Matthew 18. If your brother offends you, go to him privately. I talked to Mark for a half hour. There was not one word of that. He's out of line. If he wanted to say it, he could say it to me. You may not agree with me. You may not agree with him. But we are brothers in Christ, and there's a right way to handle this. He's out of line.
Pastor John, I'll receive that. Thank you.
And he gave it to them like, yo, y'all got this shit going on. Like, at the beginning, like, I don't know what y'all thought. Like, he was pissed, bro. He was like, it's an all-male conference, and you got this male dancer doing these tricks on this pole. And obviously, when you think of a man in the pole and all that, you think stripper. And he was shirtless, I think, too. Like, it was just like, yeah, nah.
Was it in Atlanta?
I don't know where it was. I feel like it was like last year, bro. Like, that shit.
That shit crazy.
But it's funny that you say that because I was like thinking the same thing. And
or was it in Atlanta?
No, like, I was thinking the same thing. Like, what is the male equivalent to something like that? And I was also thinking, like, but would I want to go?
That's what saying InvestFest.
No, because InvestFest is a mixture. Why? Damn, nigga, like.
It's mostly niggas there, though.
No, it's
not. By niggas, I mean men.
No, it's not.
You don't think it's mostly men there?
I don't know bro, it's not a male conference.
But are there women?
That's not
are there women speakers there?
Yes.
Are there more men speakers?
It doesn't matter the number, nigga. It's a mixture of people.
All right.
How is investment, bro? That is sexist.
Okay,
that's wild, bro.
All right.
That's wild.
We doing it. Hey, I'm a little sexist.
You have to turn on your lights for that?
I just saw that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little sexist,
bro. That's wild.
I'm not.
That's.
I'm a little sexist. I want equality to a certain level. No, I want equality. Let me stop playing. I want equality, but I believe in double standards. And by me believing in double standards, I'm a little sexist. And if you believe in double standards, you a little sexist too.
No,
you look like you look
not
confused.
Yeah, I'm confused by how.
Okay.
If you believe in like being treated equally and saying that
we can't be treated equally.
I mean, you can to a certain extent.
To a certain extent,
I feel like there's
like, hey, you doing the same job, you get the same amount of money. I'm down with that shit.
Yeah, but the difference is what I'm thinking of is more so like when it comes to roles. Like everybody has their roles. I don't think that that's being like double standard. I think that if in our relationship, you as my wife, we decided and agreed that your role is to handle this.
If I punch you in your face right now, what you gonna do? You already know where I'm going. Like, so go ahead.
I'll probably go like either swing back,
okay,
or pull out the blicky and like, you know what I'm saying,
right?
Or like
if your wife punching your face,
or I just might be like, damn nigga, what the fuck you punching me for? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's because we friends. But if your wife punch you in the face, what you gonna do?
Be like do the same thing, pull out the blicky, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, if a random woman punch you gonna pistol whip?
Don't you ever hit me?
I don't believe it.
No, but like,
bro, if that was to happen, I'd be like, damn. But I mean,
how hard was her hit? The initial hit, like. But
we don't talk about it a lot, but I know him, and if he did that, like, I don't know, she might have said some shit.
His life was in danger.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Like, I gotta talk to him.
Nah.
He pistol whipped her. Damn, that's crazy.
Nah,
yeah, I gotta talk to him. That don't sound like something happened. Something happened.
All jokes, but at the same time, I get what you're saying. And
yeah, that's what I mean on double standards.
Yeah, but I don't think equality is that though.
The boat sink, we stand on the boat, them niggas is gone.
Yeah, I don't think that is the type of level of equal that they're saying. Like, you know, I think it's just wanting to be treated like fairly and still to be like human. Don't think just because I am male or I'm female that I should. The same thing, like, you know, like you said, if it's double standards, like men should be able to be emotional and expressive of their emotions and all of that shit, and not be, you know, saying, oh, you a man, you need to, you know, you can't be emotional. That's the same thing, you know.
That's cool with your loved ones.
I mean, honestly, that's all that matters. Like,
it is.
So, but go ahead. Finish what you're saying. Because I'm just saying
about the double standards.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't know how that how we ended up there based on.
Yeah, I don't know how we ended up there.
You saying that InvestFest
talking about our weeks
was a male equivalent to.
I'm saying that's the closest thing I could think of. Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Yeah.
That's the closest thing I could think of. Where like a lot of black men flock to this. And there's some positive shit.
It's just not, that's not the equivalent. It's not even close.
Okay, so what is some other positive shit that black men flock to? Like how black women flock to Sarah Jakes Roberts.
I mean, it would almost have to be like,
oh, is it that guy? Is that gospel face that her dad does?
Yeah, I was gonna say okay. I think doesn't he do a male version?
Okay, you're right.
I don't know for sure. I don't know if that's it all inclusive or if it's just like, you know what, but
probably I don't know. I ain't never going.
But that's my
shit.
But I guess that's where I was getting.
Not
to.
saying shit like that.
No. I feel you, but like I kind of agree. Like in the sense of like I don't know if I wanted to go to a all male retreat or all male. Like I don't want to connect with all. Like I get it. Like there's
also positive shit.
Yeah, like I don't know if I want to go to a retreat to do that. I don't know, like having homie time is like one thing, but like to go to a whole retreat where I'm like going to like classes and I'm having to sit through like all these talks. Like
it ain't about making money. I don't want to go to that.
I don't even want to go to the ones that's all about making money. Like I'm cool with that being a part. Like I feel like where my therapy come in is like being around like-minded individuals and like just shooting the shit, like talking about whatever. Like there's drinking, there's cigars, there's like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do too many activities. Like I just want, simplicity and just, hey, there's a TV, we got, we got games on, like that type of shit is like where I'm cool with bonding.
And
like,
that, ladies and gentlemen, is both of us coming from a place of privilege. Like we got our family. Like, hey man, I want to be rich, but if I'm not rich, hey man,
yeah, like
I did some impossible shit already. This shit was supposed to happen to me. I ain't had no fucking guidelines on that shit.
Yeah, I just don't see myself wanting to go somewhere and like have a cry. You know what I'm saying? Like just. Like, cause I feel like I've seen that somewhere too before, where it's like they got those male retreats where they just all there and they're just crying it out together, and that's cool. I feel like sometimes a lot of people need that and people want to have that type of connection, but I just say I don't need it. I don't necessarily, feel like I'm missing that in my life, and I don't think I would enjoy that.
I cry by myself, and if I do cry in front of one of my friends, I'd be like, "Let me stop."
I mean, bro, like I haven't cried in a minute. Like I felt it. Like I think it was probably like the last time I cried was like when I lost someone, like a family member. But like, and I do remember the last time I cried. So, but
what happened?
Huh?
What happened?
It was at a family funeral.
Oh, okay.
So, I feel like it was,
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
for any one of our one or two women listeners, that means like it was an appropriate time.
Yeah.
As a man to cry.
Yeah.
According to society.
No, it was. Yeah. No, absolutely. And so I have had moments where like. Things have made me feel emotional though, since then, like where you be like, damn, woo,
when Darren Rose retired.
Oh shit, no.
I was like, nope.
Nah, that did not hit me, but it has been like some shit like, where I seen like some shit on TikTok where it was like, just some random if you losing children, like the whole like Appalachia school here in Georgia. They just recently had the shooting.
Oh yeah,
watching that
bullshit
unfold,
yeah.
I got very emotional about that. But I'm just saying, like, it's not I'm not judging anybody that needs that because it should be okay, right?
Do you judge niggas that cry in front of you?
No. Not at all. Not even a little bit, bro. Like I promise you, like on everything I love, like I do not. It's not I feel like that's cool. Like I feel like I'm low key.
What if it was somebody you ain't like?
How much? Like what did I not like about him? I still have a respect for like a lot of people.
Okay,
so
never mind.
It's hard for me to think
I'm
about.
I'm getting ready for the edit, so I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. He could cry for me. Like okay. I'd be like, it's all right, bro.
Hey, it's crazy. Asher asked me who the fuck. Shout out Judge Reed. He was like, "What you bleep out last time?" I was like, homie from the crib, like, woo, you know what I'm saying? I ain't one trying to fuck his shit up, even though I don't think he listened, but at the same time.
But still, you never know.
Yeah. It was too much it was too much specific
this
information
shit lives
that I
forever.
said.
This shit lives forever.
Like, oh, they gonna know it's him.
Yeah.
And his wife gonna be like, still.
Exactly. Like, worried about, you know what I'm saying? Like, what did JBP say? Like, we're not here to indict.
Nigga. As soon as I said it, I was like, oh, and both of y'all was like, ooh, I was like, oh, that's getting out of here.
Yeah, we ain't here.
That was the only thing I was looking for when I edited that shit. I was like, when did I say that?
Oh yeah, we ain't got a big team like everybody, you know what I'm saying, think. We ain't got no Ericssons and no
yeah, nigga. I was like, as drunk as I was, I remember that shit. I was like,
we ain't got no way to time stamp it. We ain't got no way to time stamp it or nothing like that. So it's like some shit could get missed, you know. Like, hey man, did you bleep that one thing out? Damn. Didn't.
On duty. Shit, we've been having a good convo.
Yeah,
but
man. Shout out to sponsors.
Stogies are back in this. Stogies are back in this. Premium cigars for the culture. Respect the smoke.
Smoke some, bitch.
As you can see on the ticker right here, go to stogiesbackness.com. Hit them up for the premium cigars and hit them up for the mobile cigar lounge. And tell them about the discount, boss.
Now listen, we told y'all. If you book with them and you mention our name or the show, they're going to give you 12 of them things, 12 sticks for the free just for booking with them and mentioning us for the promo. And we had one of the owners on the show or called in, and he pretty much proved that I was right. It is a real promo. So
he's living proof that if you speak it into existence, it'll happen.
And these ain't no like cheap ones. These are premium
these
cigars.
Ain't the blacks that I be smoking.
Which I gotta tell them motherfuckers that I gotta see if they got some in stock, man. I got some new cigars that I've been a new brand that I'm haven't been familiar with.
Yeah.
Called Disciples. Oh my God.
Like these ones?
Nah. And he held it up too.
I'm a blur it out. Jordan crying face.
How you know how to blur shit out now?
I've been doing it.
But nah, man.
This is James is falling asleep though.
But no, that's it's a dope brand. I'm gonna see if they got them in stock, man.
Yeah, and I forgot, use promo code. I ain't going for a discount on the cigars, not the cigar lounge.
Yeah, they might do that shit too. Tell them CJ sent you.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
They were like, hey man, that's enough. Man, you know that nigga be drinking.
They fuck with us and we fuck with them, and now we want y'all to fuck with them too. So shit, let's go.
All right, man. Black history in the making. Black history in the making, as we always say. Want to shout out our ancestors for everything they did for us to get to this point. We also want to shout out the good black people that are doing things right now to help us progress. So I got a clip. I'm gonna play it for you right now.
This is Jamal Cole. I'm the founder of My Block, My Hood, My City. Today, we're starting our new initiative, 100 blocks in 100 days. So I'm coming to blocks all over Chicago to talk to block club captains and everyday people about how we can improve their block. I want to learn, to be honest with you, the communities are my classrooms. I want to learn how to serve people better. That's what my life is all about. I'm not doing it from, 1,000 feet in the sky. I'm coming to your block with you. I'm walking in my purpose in some New Balances, and my purpose is to serve and help others. So if you can afford to support the work, greatly appreciate it. Go to my website, formyblog.org. That's FOR, myblog.org, and make a donation. We can't do the work without y'all support. Thank you so much. Every little bit counts.
Bro. That's boots on the ground type shit. Like, hey, this is my crib. This is my city. I'm trying to do the shit that, you know what I'm saying, needs to be done. I really appreciate that type of shit, man.
Oh, yeah, man. I feel like that's becoming more and more popular, too, because it was like, I've been, doing foundation work, too, and working with the foundations that I work with. And I learned about, sustainability and learning about how there's a system, right? There's a formula that is actually scientifically known that if you have these set things, basically, placed or in place for a community.
Mm-hmm.
These are the things, the necessary ingredients to help a community thrive. And so it's like being aware of that and knowing that, okay, if I want to take this block or take this community and transform it, I have to, if I do
in a positive way.
Yeah, in a positive way, and I do these set things, you actually can see success in that. And so I've been seeing that more and more. And like ever since I've heard about it, like, bro, it's beautiful. And this is just another beautiful example of it. It's just like being able to understand what the community needs.
It's like Block Club on steroids.
Yeah, because you have to think about it. Like, there's successful communities out there, right? There's the communities that you see. There's so many of them, and if you collect enough data over time, you realize what is necessary, like what is making them thrive. What are those things that, okay, so they need, there's a food source, there's a natural food source, there's, there's a certain level of,
transportation.
Parks. Yeah, transportation. There's these things. Yeah, there's education. There's things that if you understand it, you can attack each one and help to start to make that transformation. So it's really dope that, especially out of Chicago, that's like, I saw the stars underneath the logo and everything. I was like, man, that's dope. Like,
on some other shit, like that's happening like in my neighborhood. It's pretty much like the older people that are like spearheading it. I ain't gonna lie, I be annoyed by the group text. Because there's so many people. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm cool with what they're doing. I'm just like, how do I block a group text? It's like, hey, I'm registered to vote. I did hear the bullshit that happened over there. Can we get on Neighbors? Like,
so it's like group text.
A group text.
Oh yeah, no. See, ours it's
like 50 niggas.
We have a Facebook group. And I'm like, definitely.
We got a lot of older people in the neighborhood.
Which is understandable, but like at the same time.
And so they just like.
I'm annoyed by the Facebook group. I know I'll be annoyed by the text.
The ring, the neighbors, I'd be annoyed by that too. It's like, I get it. Dogs are loose.
Oh yeah. That is like, it gets very overwhelming.
Dogs were loose my whole life.
Like, I feel like.
Oh, let's get out of Black History to make it.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Like, I don't like the level of complaints that are just unnecessary.
But if you want a good neighborhood, though, like, what's the good complaint? Like, oh, they were shooting?
No, like, I feel like when you're in a community and I don't get the complaints when there's nothing you can do about it, because your complaint is only to rile up.
Give an example.
Like, so parking is a big issue in my community because technically, there's no street parking allowed.
I'm an ash in this bitch.
Drink around it. Just drink around it.
You already know what time it is.
There's no street parking. And so, like, when people do it, like, there's this uproar of, now
somebody had a get together.
Well, it's at the point where, it just so happened that some contractors was over. They're not part of the group. They wouldn't know, whatever. Some contractors was on the block, and school buses were having a hard time getting through because there's cars parked on both sides. They couldn't.
I hate school buses.
Hey, I mean, we need them.
And I don't have.
They're busting.
I don't have no grounds to stand on besides I'm being selfish. Like, I'm sick of y'all niggas speeding. Why y'all driving faster than me?
That's wild.
Anyway,
but that, like, created that created a situation where one of our neighbors had to post about it, and just kind of say all the.
Was it a white woman?
No. I think
it was you.
Nah, it definitely wasn't. Bro, I'm so solid in that bitch. I'm so solid in that group, bro. I am like, because like, and this is what I'm trying to get to, is that I'm not a complainer, bro. I just, like, there's certain shit that I don't like
I bitch in the house.
In the same same token. Like, some motherfuckers happen to be working on my neighbor's house, getting some stuff together, some contractors, and they were just in front of my house. They were just standing in front of my house, and I was just kind of like in the window, like, you know what I'm saying, hands on hips, like
they cat jerk middle of the bowl.
Like, and it's one of those where hands is rolled to the back, like like you're not even. And so, but at the same time, I understand that like there's always going to be some level of inconvenience in your neighborhood, but like everything, a complaint does nothing. Like when you have an issue in your community, there's police, and then there's HOA. Those are the things.
Damn near police.
Yeah. I feel like those are the ones that are, our tax dollars and our HOA fees are paying for them to do a job. I don't think me going out, I get it, it's my community and I gotta be, I gotta protect it, I gotta care for it. Like, no, ain't nobody running up in my house, ain't nobody doing no shit to my property. Yes, there's certain inconveniences like parking and doing all that shit. I just don't need to like rile up the whole neighborhood so that we can all like, pounce on this one person that fucked up or
burn
like
across.
Like, somebody said
don't say when I said that.
No, but I didn't know what you said.
They burn across. You supposed to be the voice of reason, nigga.
You're right. Nah. But that's what they want. But that's like, you know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like it can get to sometimes, because it's like, what is the point of, like, we had another neighbor who, I guess, she's a white neighbor, and there was a black neighbor that was
white neighbors. That's crazy.
That was tailgating her in the neighborhood, like just following a little too close. And I guess she didn't like it, so she gets out of the car. She's pregnant. She gets out of the car, like, and starts filming the other neighbor, and is like, put her license plates in a picture of her, screen grab of the video she took, and puts it in the group. You
wouldn't do that on Kings Drive.
But I'm just saying, like,
you're punching your shit.
What is the point of doing that? Like, and I think that created a huge argument amongst neighbors, because people were like,
this
wait, you don't put her.
Call white people problems.
But exactly. And that's what I'm getting to. I'm like, these groups, these community groups, are just meant for people to complain about every fucking thing. Why are you complaining to other neighbors? Complain to the people that can actually do some shit to find them, or if it's bad enough, call the fucking police and they take care of it. Most of the time, nobody, like, you're complaining about some shit that if the people that we're paying for this shit to be, what is it called? Looked over or monitored by, if they don't do shit,
fuck them.
I mean, well, you can't say fuck them, because if you say fuck them, then they're going to try to take shit into their own hand. See, I don't need a bunch of people taking the law into their own hands because they feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's where it just also, like, turns into.
Like, you don't like America.
I'm not with you today, bro. I'm not going to do this with you. But that's just how it is, though.
I thought we were still rolling.
I know, like, fuck you. Because you got it. You keep going.
I missed it.
I see. I know. I saw what you was trying to do. I knew what you was doing.
Hey, man, let's get into that just happened, man.
That just happened.
Well, speaking of which, my wife approved of the drop. And I was like, that's what's up. But, I don't care. All right, shit. I want you to lead this one, man, because I needed help on that. Just happened this week. The Congressman in New York.
Yeah, man. So I came across something. So I didn't do a deep dive in that, but apparently there's a New York congressman
seen that nigga
who is facing backlash because an old picture
too.
Yeah, a picture from like 2006 Halloween party. I mean, it's what we all have become familiar with when these type of things happen. Yes, he was caught, in what looks to be...
He wasn't caught. He posted that shit.
Blackface. And he was dressed as Michael Jackson.
Why are you doing blackface with Michael Jackson?
Yeah,
nigga.
Just put on.
What the fuck is you doing?
Just put on the curly hair or something, man. Like a curly hair wig or something, and call it a day.
Bro, you darker than Michael Jackson.
Like bro, like for real. And his whole like, and I don't like you guys can see it like when it popped up on the screen, but like his whole like response to that was like, "Yo, this by no means."
Or maybe I could try to read. Let's see.
Sure, you said you weren't gonna do no reading this time.
I know, but that's on positive shit. I don't give a fuck about fuckery. The costume truly was the sincerest form of flattery, a genuine homage to my musical hero since I was a little kid trying to moonwalk through my mom's kitchen. The ugly practice of blackface was the furthest thing from my mind. Let me be clear. This is not that. I am a student of history, and for anyone who tries to take offense to the video, I'm sorry. All you can do is live and learn. I'm a student of history. Fuck off, nigga.
But by you saying live and learn lets me know that you might have said that was the furthest thing from your mind. But you, sir, whether an accident or not, did try to do blackface.
I'm a student of history.
What's on your face? I'm sorry. There's no, like, you can't explain that. You can't out-explain that.
I'm a student of history. I'm blue. If you're a student of history, nigga, you know what the fucking time it is.
You already knew as a student that's not what you do. You thought that shit was cute.
You thought you ate.
Yeah, you was up in there.
And you know what he did in 2006?
Hey, he was up in there like, hey, y'all, look.
Yeah, just
all
like
that shit.
What you call it, when she had all them black girls on chains and shit. Yeah. Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah, like, yeah. Swinging a miss.
Gators on, dressed like Bishop Don Juan.
He probably was like, hey, the one black friend that was there at the party approved of that. And he probably felt like he was like, oh, man, yeah, right? Michael, man, come on. It's
I got
MJ.
a friend that's a cone.
Like, nah, sir. Nah. And then when you say you live and you learn, that to me lets you know that, hey, you know what?
I don't give a fuck.
No, it just means that, oh, you know what? I was unaware.
When the niggas say you live and you learn and you fucked up, that means shit happens. Yeah. I've been in these arguments.
And you learn that you did something wrong, or you learn that you did something right, and you just learned that you fucked up.
We talked about this last episode. We were talking about like lying and having sex and all that shit. I've said shit like that to girls I liked and they really care about and shit like that. That's the same shit, man. It's like, you know what? You right. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Shit happens. You live and you learn. My bad. I ain't gonna do it no more. Next week, it don't matter.
I didn't really learn from my mistakes.
I don't, because nothing's gonna happen to me. Nothing's gonna happen to me.
Yeah,
you gonna leave me? That's cool.
Yeah,
I already got hoes.
That's nasty.
You know I got hoes.
That's nasty work. Like,
yeah, it is.
Like for real.
And from a nigga that know about nasty work, yeah.
That was the furthest thing from his mind.
Okay.
So, yeah, me being racist was the furthest thing from. I'm like, what?
Nigga, I like Thriller. And I was like, let me really look like this.
I painted my face all the time. Grandpa Joe told me that this is what we do.
Yeah. Let real Grandpa Joe see your ass and beat the shit out you. All right, man, let's get into it. What you think about getting a drop for getting to it? Because I like that just happened.
Yeah, I'm cool with that too.
We're going to find it. All right.
Oh, before we do that though.
Okay.
I did want to kind of touch on the chemical explosion.
Okay.
Like, because I think that we needed to because that just happened. What you need? Advice. I
ain't want to fuck up your.
I saw it in your face. I saw it in your face. He's like, oh yeah. He sat up and shit. Like, hey, oh okay, we here. Let's go. Let's pull up. Shit.
My bad.
And
My
we're
bad for
back.
cutting you off.
Nah.
I just wanted the ice.
Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. But yeah, man, I wanted to touch on the fact that, you know, these whole like down in Georgia, like you know, a few days ago by the time y'all heard this shit happened last week
ago.
You know. There was a chemical explosion at a biotech or a biolab.
That they tried to make seem like it wasn't shit.
And it was wild because they tried to make it seem like it wasn't shit at first. Then they sent out a mass thing like, "Oh shit, this could be something we don't know yet. We test in the air."
Can I tell you this because this affected my job?
Yeah.
So we deliver over there.
Oh shit.
And so it was drivers like, "Hey, it's some shit happening over there. We can't go over there." I'm like, okay. Then it was like multiple. I'm just like, okay, it's fucked
Some
up.
shit happened.
So then I looked on the news and shit, and it was like, oh, it's some small shit, local news. It's like, that's some small shit that ain't really happening.
Kicking up in the air.
I get back to the crib, I seen all that orange shit up in the fucking air.
Bro.
I was like, nigga.
Bro. I said the same thing. I was like, bro, hold on. All right. The big cloud of smoke is one thing. Yeah, that's concerning because that's a big fire. But when we start seeing orange smoke, like orange thick smoke, that's concerning as fuck, bro.
I ain't seen no fire.
I'm like, hey, this ain't no fire. This ain't like no fire coming through the smoke or nothing. This is orange, like rusted orange smoke mixed in with black smoke.
I feel so bad. Like after the fact, like going back to the crib, I was like, damn.
Bro.
Niggas is out there. And then it was like, we have to do a, what you call it? Shelter. What's
in
that
place?
shit called?
Yeah. Shelter in place. Yeah.
But like motherfuckers is like, hey, I live here.
Yeah. Bro, they're talking about not running your air conditioning but then you do searching and find that 95% of all air conditioning units are not ones that suck air in from outside.
All type of cancer.
I hope not.
I hope not. But
I think that it's gonna be some respiratory
orange smoke.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna, I mean, well, people were actually smelling chlorine because they said it was the chemical smell was like releasing a chlorine smell into the air, and so people were having like their eyes were burning, and they were like having a hard time breathing. They were like smelling it, tasting it, and I'm just like, it started to spread. Because just like what wind does, blew that shit all over. So it got all the way back out to me. And you know, this happened like, I want to say what?
Oh yeah, I heard.
Like
Gwinnett, you didn't even think Gwinnett, but Gwinnett was fucked.
Yeah, bro. It was a fog all through there. People was posting pictures. And I remember I was working in our kitchen. Like I was just like at the dining room table, you know, with the laptop working from there.
And we was in there washing dishes and shit.
Yeah, I mean, I well, first of all, I don't do no washing of the dishes. I have children.
Tell them you're a high value man, G.
I have children. But also,
I don't touch dishes.
What I meant was like I have like a dishwasher, so I ain't washing shit.
So when your wife got back home, it was like, "Hey, you got some shit going on."
Never, nah, never. Like it's like, hey, we do it together, man. Like I'll do it sometimes, she'll do it sometimes.
I'm sorry to cut you off, but like when she come home, you be having like shit pristine as far as like the kitchen. I be doing that shit.
Yeah, I definitely, because I be like, oh yeah, I don't want to hear her mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I actually had a dream one day when while she was out that she had came home and I had like just cleaned up, but I had like forgot about a few things. This is how fucked up. It sounds fucked up, and maybe there's some trauma there. But
definitely,
I had a dream.
You had a black mama, right?
That she came home from her trip. After I just cleaned, and like I said, it was like a couple of things that I missed, and she blew up about that shit. And I just remember looking at her like, how the fuck dare you? What gives you the right, the audacity?
I wouldn't even say nothing.
To fucking come home.
I would just go.
I just cleaned this up.
I would just go to the liquor store,
bro,
and come back and go to the. In your case, the garage or the porch. In my case, the patio. and just be like,
No,
I will talk to you later.
No, in that dream, I chose like I had time.
You chose
today.
violence?
Yeah, I had time today.
I mean, not violence.
Not violence, but like not physical, but like yeah, I had time today. I was in the dream.
B's and C's and
then I woke up and then I woke up and I was like, damn.
MFs.
This is wild. But to answer your question, I definitely do. Cause I want to know that, like, yo, like I can get shit done, like, you know.
It's crazy how we go from like chemicals to this,
right? Like, this is what the average conversation goes like.
yeah, but no. That shit you said the other day, I ain't like that. You a bitch.
Yeah. Hey man, and you know another thing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the fucking Bulls. They fucking around, man. They like we will go from sport.
And that's when my auntie had a stroke.
Politics. Like, yeah. Man, you know I fucking been trying to kill these ants in my yard this whole time.
Oh man, I don't get me started on that.
But yeah, the chemicals. But yeah, and I just wanted to touch on that, man, because I thought that was really wild. And
prayers to them, man. I've been trying to check on people that lived out there and all that. I ain't know it went out to y'all and shit.
Bro, it was that's what I was getting to.
I was like, that nigga ain't with that no more.
I saw the mist and the fog come like into our area.
Shit.
Yeah, like they it was wild. And our friends, like, you know, the Bartletts and shit, they were like, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, fuck, I forgot.
They had the chemical smell in their house, the chlorine smell in their house too. But we didn't get that. We didn't get any smell.
Can't catch a break.
But it's just like, damn, like the air quality and shit all fucked up. And to be honest with you, man, one thing that we notice is that there's a lot of shit like in Georgia that is like on some real life Stranger Things shit, bro. There's a lot of like, cause like it's
I thought you were gonna say the migrants. I was like, man, don't do that.
What? No. No, but I'm saying though, like when you like, so everything in Georgia is like very foresty, right? Like, I mean, it's a lot of communities being built up and all that shit, but everything pretty much is forests everywhere. When the wintertime come and them motherfuckers die, and I mean, you driving at night and you can see a full blown like city of like factories off in like the middle of the forest. Like, you was like, gee, there's no fucking road to this shit. Like, how do you even get in there? And it's just like full, like we would never know, bro.
You know.
It's some wild shit here, bro.
That reminds me of on some Chicago shit. Off the Bishop Ford over there with the ghost ship and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck you get over there and why is that shit there? What is that?
It's like a port.
For what?
I think they did like back in the day. They did like goods. They transported goods.
Why
and
is
shit.
the fucking ghost ship still there?
Close it down, man. What they ain't want.
That shit been there as long as we've been living.
They shot Batman there
in that boat.
Like, yeah, remember with the Joker with Heath Ledger when he was at the top of the
No way in hell.
Go back.
No way in hell them niggas was in that boat that ain't
not
never
in the
fucking
boat,
moved.
In that building right next to the boat.
Okay,
I'm saying
I believe the building.
Shot the movie over
what
there.
About that boat? That boat that ain't fucking moved.
It was there in the movie too.
That boat ain't moved in 30 years.
They probably don't need to, bro.
What's in it?
Probably nothing at this point. Probably what they left, like machinery. Like motherfuckers, like there's ghost ship.
I don't like
all over.
I don't
man.
like none of that shit that's going on over there.
Okay,
it still got
Blagojevic's
Blagojevic's name on it. Don't nothing happen. It still stank over there, but I know that's the dump. I don't like that shit over there.
You're creeped out by it.
I don't like it.
You don't like scary shit. You don't like creepy looking shit.
Creepy looking shit.
That's not like trauma. You was
creepy looking shit. Don't piss me off.
You're probably the kid driving past there and saw it and was freaked out by it. Now that
I used to love it. I'd be like, damn, a big ass boat. But now I'm just like, why that boat still there? And why it still look rusty? Why it's still the same color? Why my whole life has been that shit?
Because isn't that like kind of like, I think that's like a canal that goes all the way like through like up by Indiana or something.
That shit goes in Lake Michigan.
Yeah, like they
fuck that whole area right there. Burn it down.
That shit should rejuvenate it.
To what? I don't even know what happens over there.
Back up again.
Only thing I know what happened over there is dope deals.
You know what would be dope?
And street racing.
You know what would be dope if they did this? Created some type of tour like where you can have like a little community of like stores and something over there, but it would travel from there to Lake Michigan.
I'm pretty sure
And do all that shit. Like, could you imagine
ABC
tourists
block
going
niggas
there?
will love that to rob all them niggas that go over there and shit. Over there in Hagwish. Scary ass niggas. All GD's like, no, I'm not, nigga. I'm lost.
Not if it's, I'm not talking about like regular people. I'm talking about like commercial shit. Like people who can actually, you know, that's gonna come with security. That's ain't nobody fuck over there. Bro, ain't nobody gonna fuck with that going through those areas. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with that. Nigga, Cabrini Greens had was right across the street from a gentrified neighborhood, and nobody crossed the street ever.
Oh, okay.
Nobody ever went across that street.
Them Hagwish niggas is on some other shit. That's all I know. All right, man. We actually get into it now. This was something I just, there's a couple of them. I'll do this one. I clip them to show you. Here you go.
I Amos done died.
You talking about from Good Time?
Yes.
Oh no.
So I just want to post something out for John Amos. That's my final thought.
Let me drink a little water for John.
Yeah, he just died. Oh my God.
What is wrong with her, man?
I'm not playing, John.
Why
he
do
was
you not
only
take
80.
anything serious?
You better not say he was only 84.
He was-
84 is dying age.
84 is what?
It's dying age.
Zach, you say
Zach.
I don't take nothing serious.
So hey,
That's so wrong.
anything after 79 is a blessing.
That man had a family.
What?
Oh God.
Zach, there are people that are living healthy lives. 84 is not dying age.
Okay. Let's just look up the average life expectancy.
No, I'm not going to do that. But that's terrible to
If
say.
you think
dog.
84 ain't the... Let me tell you something. When I get in my 80s, I'm just going to be like, any day now. Because I know it could happen.
That is bad.
I know it could happen. Like, when people die at 84, you don't be like, too soon.
Man.
You be like, they lived a full life.
Oh, God.
That's what you say about people who live to 84.
84 years old.
Kiki talking about he was only 84.
So on that, what is the age where someone dies? You like, all right.
They lived a long life.
Yeah.
I would say like anytime like past like 84 that like, you know.
Oh, so you on
87.
that same shit as Zach
Yeah.
on. Okay. What's your age where you like, I'm straight? Like your goal age where you just like, all right, after this, I'm straight. Like
I don't
I'm just
know.
like on house money type shit.
I would say like 90s. If I can get that.
God damn. 90s.
Bro, yeah, because like 80s, like my father-in-law is in his like 80s, upper 80s, and he moves around.
And
just
of
fine.
course we're talking about like good quality of life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like if I can be moving around and like
90?
Yeah.
What if your dick don't work?
If I mean, at that point, I probably won't notice, I guess.
Oh, it's
If
pills.
life-
Never mind. Ask that question.
Yeah, if life is, you know,
Yeah,
life
pills.
like that, I still, you know what I'm saying, can cop feels. It might not be able to do much. I still be able to be handsy. Like, come here, girl.
Hands.
To my wife, though. You know, to my wife. You know, you walk past in the kitchen, you be the old nigga.
I was just about to say, explain that shit.
Still be like, you know what I'm saying?
Handsy.
Still trying to touch on your wife. Be like, that's me.
I had a conversation with my granddaddy the other day. He turned like 86.
Nice.
And he was like, you know what I'm saying, appreciating life and appreciating like me calling and everything. And in the middle of that, he was just like, you know, it ain't what it used to be, but you know, it's still there. I was like, yo. He was like, you know what I'm saying? It's still there. And it reminded me of a time that my little cousin, shout out Mike, man. He was like, man, I went over there. I knocked on granddaddy door and shit. And he was mad that I was there. He was like, what you doing here? He was like, man, I was just like, hey, what's up? He was like, man, how long you gonna be here? And he was like, I don't.
He was trying to
that
get
was
it.
just, yeah, he was like,
Trying to get up in something.
my other little cousin, his brother was like, "Oh yeah, that nigga was trying to fuck." I was like, "Oh shit," that nigga was like 70 something then. So he was just like, "Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It still work, but you know what I'm saying, innit?"
Yeah,
you know what I mean. He was like, just make sure you doing the right thing. So your shit, because it's in your genes. I was like, oh, okay.
If I gotta hear my mother-in-law tell me again that dark liquor,
Jesus Christ,
that dark liquor ruins your nature, I'm gonna have to fucking, I'm gonna have a fit,
and that's why the nigga be drinking vodka.
No, but that nigga drink Crown all the time now, and he still be like, trying to do his thing. Memory fucked up, but he don't forget that. He don't forget that. You know
That's primal nature.
Yeah. So
hey, shout him out, man.
So at the end of the day, man, I feel like, if I can, Jimmy Carter just made what 100. Oldest
that nigga
president
ain't in good health. No, he 90 something. He ain't in good health.
No, they say he just made it to 100. First president, former president,
100
to make
his
it to
wife
100.
died the other day. That nigga's in like hospice or some shit like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that nigga ain't living good life.
Well, but to see, look, that's 90s and up.
Nigga,
bro, when
I've been told you a long time ago, if I get on that type of shit, go ahead and give me the heroin.
Yeah, like listen, well, I don't even need that. But like at the same time, I'm like, if I get to the point where like moving is like, a snail's pace, and I'm just like there, like then it's kind of like I want to see everybody. Yeah, I want to see the grandkids and
I just don't want to be in the fucking bed with the stroke face. And they be like, granddaddy. Like, hey.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to be.
Nah. Get me out of here. I'm going to have some shit like Frank on fucking Shameless. Do not resuscitate. Do not have me out here vegetable and shit. On some like how they did Steve McMichaels from the Bears and shit. Like, I'm glad he got in the Hall of Fame. And shout him out, man, because he was a good wrestler, too. That nigga got in the wrestling. He had a whole nother career. But to see him like that at his Hall of Fame induction and just like, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
And his family like, yeah. And it's just like, man, don't have me out here, man.
Yeah.
I used to be swole. I was kicking him Ric Flair. Yeah. I was on the 85 Bears. I was kicking Ric Flair. Like, nigga, don't have me out here like that.
Yeah. Like where you
and if he could have talked, he probably would have been like, "Nah, man, fuck that. Don't put me on fucking TV, dude."
Yeah, you got facts. Like I think that's like one of the things like people like maybe don't talk about. It's like, yeah, man, I don't want to be out here like that. Because like if you think about like how you are when you're in good health and how you like, I don't want to go out dressed like this, or I don't want to look like this, or show up like this. It's like in my old age, don't have me out here. If I get like that, just keep me in the crib and like until it's over. Like come have a few people come see me.
Back to my granddaddy. This motherfucker was not this motherfucker. My granddaddy was on some like,
said what you said.
my best friend, like he was talking about him, like, man, I ain't seen him in a long time. I don't know what's going on. He found his wife or some shit like that, and he was just like, he don't want to see you. And he was like, what you mean he don't want to see me? He was like, man, he fucked up and he don't want you to see him like this. And it's just like, I understand. But Granny was like, I understand too, but I ain't seen him. I want to see him.
Yeah.
She was like, fuck no. Because he don't want you to see him like that. And it's just like, good wife. And like, man, that nigga probably up there fucked up and shit. It's like, hey, just remember me last time you seen me.
Yeah.
Cause like Ice Cube on fucking Straight Outta Compton, when he was like, man, I don't want to see him like that with all them tubes and shit on him.
Yeah.
Like, cause that shit fucked up. Like I see my sister like that, and it's just like,
yeah, that
shit crazy. All right, let's get into some other shit. This is science. This is science. To our 2 women listeners, men require at least 2, count them 2, guys' nights a week to stay healthy, study says. And, it's reading. Okay. Try this again. Because apparently, I read that other shit decent, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's just a good friend right there. If I start fucking this up, I'm gonna stop. All right. A study from the University of Oxford revealed that men should socialize with friends at least twice a week to boost their well-being. Led by psychologist Robin Dunbar, the research found that regular social gatherings such as guys' nights can reduce depression. Oh, let's don't call these. Depression. What? Strengthen the immune system. What? And speed up recovery from illness. Activities like team sports, having a drink with close friends are key to maintaining health benefits. However, the study shows that 40% of men only manage to socialize once a week, missing the ideal frequency. Hold on a second. I think the weight of being great for black people really fucks me up. Because I just sped through that shit. I can read. Anyway, man, my bad.
Good job, son. I mean, honestly, bro, I can see that. Sometimes you really,
of course you can see that.
Sometimes you can never really know what these studies are like, if they're true or not. And I know it's Oxford, but like it's the internet too. So I would just to say that, but at the same time, I don't know if I need 2 times a week.
No,
like
2 times a week would be cool, but I don't know how that'll work with my kid and my wife.
Yeah, like
my family, like,
you know what I'm saying? Even with having, you know, I got my neighbor who I'm really, you know, cool with, and
we be helping
like,
a lot.
Like we're good friends, and like, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, we got this once a week, and then we got, you know what I'm saying? I got my neighbors that, like, you know.
If anybody ain't watching, we talking about like us together podding and shit.
Pause. I don't know why.
Great.
Like,
No.
You said
it was in my head. It was in my head. You right.
But like, even with that, like, you know, I don't know, man. Like, I like to hang out, but I don't think I necessarily need 2 nights a week, because like a lot of times life be lifing, bro. Niggas be tired. Niggas be at work. Like sometimes I know one thing I recognize about my homies and all the like fellas around me, like we like to get up, but we also like even more just being at the crib, fucking with the family for a little bit, and then just laying on the couch in our drawers and just like fucking like the game. And we can text back and forth all day and be like, yeah. Oh, you see that shit? And be straight.
Message.
We can be straight, you know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know like what they.
And you don't even commute to work, nigga.
Yeah, you know.
So
like,
nigga, I be like,
yeah,
coming in pants off. Wife had the audacity to be like, I don't want you to have your shit out in front of our door. And I was like, well, my shit poking out? Need some old drawers? She was like, no, your underwear. I was like, nigga, get out of my fucking face. Put on some shorts. You got your mind. I got on drawers, nigga. I'm cool.
Yeah, they're boxer briefs.
Yeah,
like, they're shorts, like, you know.
Like, my shit ain't big. Just be hanging out the boxer brief. Fuck is you talking about? On my fucking face, nigga. I just commuted.
Like, yeah, like
work from home ass nigga.
Like that's.
Let me stop shit on my wife. She's a great woman. Happy birthday to her.
But like, yeah, that is.
That's not wrong.
Hey, I'm trying to move on from it. I was trying to get back.
I was fucked up last week. Now I'm just like,
no, you good. I ain't seen no buses or nothing. You good? Like,
man.
But yeah, I don't need all that. That's I just like, I don't know what health wise I'm missing out on by not having that like second night, but I do at least have one a night. You know what I'm saying, out of the week. You know what I'm saying.
I had one minimum this pod.
Yeah,
out the week. Everything else, I'd be like, oh,
sweet.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
It's cool. Yeah, I'll take it. But do I want to do it all the time? No, not necessarily.
Nah.
Like, how many times we say, hey, man, like, because like you got a little bit more of like the back-to-back days off. right now, so it kind of worked differently for you. But remember,
most of that shit chores.
But remember those days where it's like, gee, like you got the day off. You know what I'm saying? Kids gonna be like in school or away or doing something, and then like your wife out of town or something. I don't know.
I'm finna kick you.
And you just think about what that day off look like, and you like, man, I could go link up with the homies. I know I could, and that would be great. I kind of want to do that, but I also kind of want to stay here, fucking grill up a steak.
Shit.
What? Grill up a steak, pour up my drink. What? Have my music blasting. What? Like just blasting through the whole house so I can hear it everywhere I go. What? And fucking lay up. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe pull out the laptop. I don't know. Maybe not. My dealer's choice.
That's happening.
You know what I'm saying?
Off top.
Just being able to have
3 days alone. First of all, I am linking up with y'all.
Well, 3 days
on
alone,
day one.
Yeah. The other 2 days? Yeah.
Oh no, fuck y'all.
It's laid up. Yo, it's
y'all.
like, yo, this is my time. And that's okay.
I'm
Like,
sit up here like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and that. Like, no, I'm not.
I don't want to get up and run around and be driving everywhere and having that. Like, yeah, that shit cool. Like, now, if I'm out already, maybe, yes, but.
Yeah. Only time I'm gonna drive is like, damn, that place don't Uber Eats and I really want a Thai beef.
Oh, I will fuck around. I will fuck around and not get it just because I'm like on some like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to leave the house. But see, I'm more of a homebody though, like, cause like I would say that in my older age, I'm more of a homebody, but I've always been a homebody, man. Like being at the crib is just kind of my shit. Like,
it's the best,
you know?
Especially when it's just like, nigga, most of my money is dumped into this bitch.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I spent a lot of fucking money in this motherfucker. Like I'm gonna stay here and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So
fuck.
Yeah. It's a good study though. I mean, it's good to know.
I had I'll say that one. Yeah, fuck it. Can't you be bought? Can't you be bought?
Here we go.
All right, so I saw this one, and this is more so I want to say Sophie's Choice, but I don't really know what that means. I ain't seen the movie. Mm-hmm. So this is like a choice. Mm-hmm. All right. So you can either get $10,000 off top, or you can try to get 5 yards. You get 10 times to get 5 yards rushing in the NFL, and you'll get $1 million.
What offensive line do I have?
That's what everybody says.
Like, I mean,
that's what everybody says.
If I you know what I'm saying, O-line is
so I talked
nice.
To this, one of my coworkers, shout out Q. He like 24. He like, man, I could get. I was like, bro. I was like, and I talked to another niggas my age. He was like, shit, but he was like, fuck it, I'll try.
Like,
I was like, I'm gonna take the money, cause what if you tear your ACL that first run, or what in one of them runs you don't get shit but some medical bills. So I said offensive line that you're getting is the Giants, which ain't good.
Oh, nigga, I still might try it. At some point, the shit.
Looking
gotta,
at your face and the gears working.
Bro, listen. At some point, the shit gotta be. You know, there's gotta be a hole. There's gotta be a hole. There's gotta be. Like you said, 5 yards. Like that's
5 yards.
That's a lot, but it's also like
niggas do the tush push and don't get them yards.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
What is that? Then that's not what that's meant to do.
That's meant to get like 1 yard.
Yeah, that's not meant to get 5 yards. You wouldn't do that.
But they got stopped. I mean, most times they do it, but they've been stopped before. And that nigga squats 600 pounds. I mean, 600 pounds. So I don't even know what I squat because I don't even do that shit no more. I squat my body weight. So you right now in pads.
I'm going for it.
You going for the meal?
I'm going for the 5 mil, bro.
It was 1 mil, nigga.
You said 5, I thought.
No, I said 1.
Ooh, I thought I heard 5.
No,
bro.
you did not.
Yeah, so it's just 5 yards for me.
5 yards. Yeah.
Okay.
Nigga ain't even sweating, wiping his face. I'm gonna take the 10 bands.
How much training do I get prior to this?
Nigga, today.
It's just me walking out to the
Okay,
field? Or do I get
you
time?
ain't been drinking. Matter of fact, you probably should drink.
Or do I have time to learn plays?
No.
Like, can I, like, so I won't know?
No, they gonna tell you, hey, the hole supposed to be over here and go over there. It's like if you on a new team, like, this to play, like backyard ball, like, go up in there. It's supposed to be over there, go up in there. You get 10 tries. But
I'm going for it.
Though.
I'm going for it. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck.
These NFL players.
Hell yeah.
When last time you fell?
Like at what? Like just in general?
Fell on the ground.
It's been a minute.
You want to be Tua?
Oh, no, I ain't going.
Oh, you want 10 bands?
Man, listen. I'm going for the meal, bro, because I'm there. You tell me a minute. That 10 ain't going to do shit for me, really. You know what I'm saying?
But it's free 10.
True, it'll be great, but that ain't going to do that meal. That's 10 tries.
Yeah. I don't think you understand.
10 tries, and I actually got niggas that's really working hard to protect me. They're not just doing this. Oh, he's a contestant. We gotta pretend. Like, no, they are there for me to get me getting through. And
you're not gonna make it through. You're not gonna make it through 5-4 tries when world-class athletes are tackling you and falling on you.
I don't mean that. I'm trying, nigga.
In groups.
Motherfuckers make mistakes.
Okay. Take the money.
I could be just slippery, greased up, deaf guy. Woo, woo, woo. Like, can't catch me. Can't catch me.
It doesn't matter that I'm not going.
Catch me. I juke the shit out of somebody, man. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Juke the shit out of who?
Like whoever coming for me, nigga. They create the hole. I'm in that bitch, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want you to know this is a guy who plays basketball. He ain't never played football a day in his life. Talking about who he finna juke in the NFL. Nigga. He ain't drunk either.
I played Killer Man. That's football.
When you was like fucking 11?
Niggas out there juking niggas, bro.
You sound like Deshaun Jackson when he said he'll bust Jeff Teague ass in basketball.
I'm going for it, bro. Don't be mad because I said something that you might not believe in, but I believe I do it.
Dude, you're not doing that against a high school team.
But I'm going to try that shit.
A Georgia high school team is beating your ass.
I believe in myself enough.
Okay. He believes himself, guys.
The motherfucker can grab my arm and I just,
You don't even know how to carry the ball. You gonna fumble, nigga.
No, it's like, bro, I know how to do that shit. Fuck you talking about? What you talking about, nigga?
Shout outs.
Shout out to my wife and kids.
This is content. This is definitely content.
Heisman.
This is definitely content.
Like,
nigga
I'm out there.
Nigga ain't played flag football.
I have.
When?
Not professionally. Just like, in school.
How old was you?
It was like freshman high school. But, shout out to my wife, my kids. Shout out to all the black-owned small businesses, black entrepreneurs out there building generational wealth, getting life started, influencing us all to do the same thing, and giving us the tools and the tricks and the trades and all that sharing. Keep it up. We appreciate you. And shout out to those that even go out there and try to follow their dreams.
He is in his
bag.
bag.
That effort is the first step. That's all you need to do. And I believe in that shit wholeheartedly, man. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's it.
That's what's up. I'm just blue, bro. I'm blue.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Wait till y'all see the cover of this episode.
Can you please do you like with somebody in the NFL face stiff arming somebody?
Just wait to see. It's coming, bro. Like,
hey, on some other shit.
It's gonna be an actual footage.
I like how you did Steve album cover.
Light skin season. I'm gonna send that to you so you can show that here too.
All right, I got it. Hey, first of all, shout out to my family. Shout out to best co-host in the world, D. Of course, I never had. Oh my god. Shout out to his Delulu.
It's that first step. You just gotta get up in that first step.
There was some other shit you was saying that was like that. It was like the jumper. It was something you was just like, man, I could do this, and I was just like, gee. It was against like an NBA player or something like that. You was saying some shit. You was like, I can do it. Oh, it was last week when you was like, you just teach me a sport and I'd be good at it. We just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I grasp the logic of games quickly is all I'm saying because of my competitive nature. I didn't say I would be the best at it. I didn't say that I would be the one that be a professional athlete in it. I'm just saying that you teach me a sport, I can play that sport.
I want John to come out here and bust your ass, pause.
Oh, he could. John could. Who?
I know.
I didn't say that, bro. Like, you keep wanting it to be something that is not, and I'm telling you,
like
you're just not listening to it. You
acting like you can whoop John ass.
I'm not. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay.
I never said that. Okay. You keep trying to make it.
But you get $5.
Yeah,
that's even worse. I already shouted you out. Shout out Dreamers Clothing Line, Hitman Podcast, of course, the small businesses, black businesses.
And if I make that $5, you owe nigga, you gotta come work for me for a whole year.
Oh,
you gotta
wait for free.
Yup.
A year? What am I doing?
I don't know, man. I'm just, hey,
I don't know.
hey, help.
Are you on some Frank Lucas shit?
Don't pick up that trash. Right
Block that shit.
Hey, motherfucker. Hey, stand in that corner and fucking get them cobwebs out the corner over there.
Nah, I can't do no shit that my wife ain't gonna respect me.
Nah, if I get $5, you doing that shit.
A year?
Yeah.
Nah. Like a day. Even then.
It's a year, nigga.
A year, nah.
Year.
You trying to fuck up my family.
Call you up. Hey, yo. No Diddy, but I need you to go give me some cheesecake. Yeah, I know it's 3 a.m., but I need you to go do it.
You just gonna have to come see me in my hands. Because I'm not gonna... my wife ain't gonna respect me. You gonna fuck up my family. She's like, are you really doing that shit? Wow. Nah.
It's all because you ain't believed, brother. You should have believed.
But look, I'm gonna be happy for you and your $1 million.
When I made that,
but I'm not gonna be like your bitch for a year. Like, goddamn.
All right, a month.
Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, because that's still gonna ruin my shit. Like, a day is the most, and even then she gonna be like, I can't even do the day, man. My wife is going, gee, we're both married to black women. You know what type of shit? Come on, dog. We gotta prove ourselves like every day, every other day, week, month, depending on how much we made them feel good.
Okay. On some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shit. For a whole month. No, actually for a week. Maybe not. We ain't gonna do that. For a day, every time I say 5 yards, you have to publicly yell, Daryl's a way more superior man.
That sucks, but I can do that. That sucks, but I can do that.
You have to compliment me in the most egregious way.
I did that shit back in the day. We did push-ups. Like, you got 5. And I could pull it out anytime. And you had to do push-ups. Like, I'm Chris bitch. So, I could do that. I could do that.
Yeah.
But you're not finna muff me.
But you muff or month?
Month.
I was gonna say, damn, I ain't say shit about muffing you, nigga. Like,
look, I've been drinking. You know, your TH is turning to F's.
No, I mean, hey, listen, I was just trying to make sure I heard it right.
All right, shout outs, man. Shout out the Hitman Podcast, Chris and MG and 5. Got a shout out King O'Deezy. Also, damn, somebody else supposed to be shouting out. I forgot.
Stacks.
Oh, yeah, Stacks 100.
Don't forget about
shout out Stacks 100. His single, we've been playing it for the past couple of weeks, and his other shit, man. So it's gonna be rolling right now, and you'll hear it in our reels and shit like that. Oh yeah, Concrete Hustle is clothing line coming out, and the Cajun movie supposed to be coming out and shit, man. Can't wait to go to the premiere.
Can't wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, tell him, make sure
I'm gonna get a new sweater.
Let's hit him up. Make sure he don't forget about that.
Oh yeah, man. No, that nigga just shit on us the other day when we put up the Bears reel talking about we picked the wrong quarterback because his quarterback snapping. I'm just like,
him and his MAGA hat.
Oh man. Other than that, man, we out.
Don't be weird.
This has been the I Ain't Going Show. You can watch us on YouTube or listen to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeart, Amazon Music, Stitcher, and Audible. Please be sure to rate, review, subscribe, and follow.